John hadn't come to America just to find a job. He had come to change his life. 3 years earlier, when John first stepped out of JFK Airport, he had only two things: a suitcase and $800 in his bank account. No relatives in the country, no guaranteed job, no backup plan. Only one dream: to build a future his family could be proud of. His first night was spent in a tiny hostel room in Queens. The heater barely worked, the bed creaked, and the room smelled faintly of old paint. John lay awake, staring at the ceiling, wondering, did I make the biggest mistake of my life? The next morning, reality came fast. Resumes sent, emails written, walk-in interviews attempted. Day 1, rejected. Day 2, rejected. Day 3, no response. By the end of the week, all he kept hearing was, "We'll let you know." Money began disappearing quickly. Soon, he couldn't afford the hostel anymore. One night, with nowhere else to go, John sat on a subway bench, pulling his jacket tighter as the cold crept in. Trains roared past. People came and went. Announcements echoed across the station. He pulled out his phone. A message from his mother read, "Hard times don't stay forever. Stay strong." John swallowed hard, closed his eyes, and whispered to himself, "I didn't come here to quit." The next month was pure survival. During the day, he kept applying for jobs. At night, he worked wherever he could, driving for Uber, stacking shelves in a grocery store, cleaning tables at a late-night cafe. He was always tired. Sometimes he even fell asleep on the train ride home. But every single night, no matter how exhausted he felt, he opened his laptop. He watched business videos, startup stories, tech tutorials. He wanted to understand how ordinary people built extraordinary lives. One afternoon, something finally changed. A small tech startup in Manhattan called him back. They needed a temporary receptionist. The pay wasn't impressive, but the office was in Manhattan. When John walked into the glass building for the first time, he froze for a second. Conference rooms, busy employees, founders discussing ideas. He looked around and quietly told himself, "One day, I won't be at the desk. I'll be upstairs." That day marked the beginning of something new. John didn't just answer calls and greet visitors. He observed every